Planters have been a huge part of Bee Swarm since their release in Beesmas 2021. There are currently 14 types of planters, and over the 3 years that they've been out, I've crafted every single one except the planter of plenty. So to make the journey to it a bit faster, I'm going to harvest 100 festive planters, arguably the planter with the best drops. With that being said, I'll track every single item I'll get in a massive spreadsheet, add graphs that will show basically anything you want, and I'll plant the planters in the order the fields are in here. Let's begin with my main account. This is only 56 out of 100 planters, 17 are on my alt account number 1, 5 on alt number 2, 18 on alt number 3, and 4 planters will be harvested by my subscriber. So, the first planter of many, and the goal is to collect every single item that's dropped by the planter. Which is actually this, since I've yet to collect any stuff. The first harvest ticked 18 out of the 47 in total, however I want to prioritize these 4 items. And another thing I want to see is if 100 planters will drop 1,546 gingerbreads, which was the amount needed to buy the whole catalog. And speaking about the catalog, I started recording this after summer Beesmas ended. That's why you still see grass here. The second harvest got me a super smoothie along with a hard and swirled wax, treats and pineapples, a gold egg and 2 night bells. Either this was an incredible stroke of luck, or at this rate I'll soon afford the planter of plenty. Planters 3 and 4 were smoking, but I won't do any of the puffs I'll get since they spawn at level 1, which is pretty underwhelming. However, what wasn't disappointing was the whirligig, loaded dice, purple potion and fruits I gathered. Now we're in the 5B zone, and the planter did not let me down because of the swirled wax and a star jelly it dropped. Harvest number 7 was even more impressive, yielding me 2 super smoothies. The 9th one gave me moon charms and 3 loaded dice. Crazy loot. 2 harvests later I got my first stingers. I predicted that coconuts would be dropped in the coconut field, which is exactly what happened. Oddly enough, the same was in the pepper field. And the mountaintop is the final field to complete the full field cycle, which also crossed neon berries off the list. A silver egg on harvest 19. My 5th super smoothie and 3rd swirled wax came from the mushroom field, and 1 planter later, this happened. Double flying bee bear stickers. 3 harvests later, I obtained another swirled wax, along with 248 strawberries. A harvest after that, I got 1 more super smoothie. The pineapple patch planter gave me an additional swirled wax. The pumpkin field was even better because of a diamond egg I received. Yay! Now I have 33 diamond eggs. Surely the next harvest can't top that. After some stinky loot from the rose field, the 30th harvest in the pine tree forest granted me 2 silver eggs and completed the glue goal for obtaining every possible item. Following 5 trash harvests, the 36th one gave me a gold egg and a swirled wax. The same thing happened the next time, but with an extra swirled wax. Planter 38 provided a silver egg and another super smoothie. The 39th harvest gave me yet another smoothie. The one in the pine tree area gave 4 silver eggs. If you recall, the last time I harvested a planter there, it provided 2 silver eggs. Maybe this is the strategy for farming silver eggs. We're at the halfway point. It's the start of the 4th field cycle, and here are the last 5 harvests on my main account before switching to my alt. 1 smoothie. 1 silver egg. 1 swirled wax. And here's the final planter on the main account. That's kind of a sad way to end it here. No turpentine so far, but I must get lucky at least once. The first harvest didn't give me anything valuable but a swirled wax on the 58th planter and number 62. The next drops will be much better though. The second diamond egg, but still no turpentine. Onette probably heard me because I got 2 smoothies. That's a bit better. A shiny gold egg on harvest 67, and harvest 69 was quite disappointing. Anyways, after 1 more sad harvest, the 71st and 2nd claims each granted me a gold egg, and that's my alt account done. But I have a mini alt with 5 of these festive boys, none of which had ludicrous drops: a purple potion, swirled wax, star jelly, puff shrooms, and more puff shrooms, which for a player like this is actually fair. alt number 3, and this segment won't be as short as the previous one because I had 3 times more festive planters, and the first one was probably better than the second alt's whole loot combined as I got 2 silver eggs and a swirled wax. An extra silver egg on harvest 83 besides a single tropical drink, which left me with 5 items on the list. The excellent egg spree didn't end there as I got a gold egg on harvest 86 and an even better and more blue egg on harvest 88. Seven festives left and the 93rd planters drops weren't at the top, gave me a gold egg, and that's it. Just the subscriber drops left. Well, not really, as the planter order somehow went from clover, to spider, to pepper, to mountaintop. So this means I messed up the field cycle with 2 planters and I also can't count up to 100. So I have to do something about 3 planters and there's 2 solutions. Originally I planned to harvest the 3 wrong planters in the test realm, but it has literally been almost 3 months since this happened. And Beesmas got released for the second time, so my festive planter count has replenished a bit. So if I were to continue the field order I would have to plant the planter in the strawberry field, but my subscribers done that, along with the cactus, pine tree, and stump fields. That's why it will be the bamboo, pineapple, and pumpkin fields. And while the planters are growing I'll show you the test realm drops, cause why not. I'll do 2 fields here which will be the rose and coconut fields. And that will complete the full field cycle. The one crazy thing is the planter growth time, but what about the drops itself? I got a few flying bee bear stickers. Let's do the cocoa field now. Got a palm tree sticker and 26 more flying bee bears, so 53 in total. Enough of the test realm, let's go back to the main game. It's actually crazy to see how different the drops are in the main game and test realm. Anyways, I'll add just the normal game's planters to the counter. Finally it's my viewer's turn. A gold egg was the only decent drop from here. Following this cactus is next and nothing really eye-catching. I mean, 7 stingers. The penultimate planter finally dropped something reasonable, a swirled wax, and here we are, planter 100, or 102 if we're counting those 2.
Because I'm getting a bunch of stuff from you.
As the subscriber said, he got a bunch of stuff and there's still 5 items on the hunt. Chances are slim to make this dream come true, but nothing, no swirls, no smoothies. That's really sad. However, it's statistics time. I did not collect all 47 items, but what about the gingerbread goal? I had to collect 1,546 gingerbreads. There's a sum of everything including the bears and... no, not even close, but I guess that's not bad. I mean, collecting 1/3 of all the Summer Beesmas catalogs required gingerbreads is good for just harvesting planters. Now I'm showing the sums of every item and let's begin with tickets. All 100 drops gave me 15 of them, which is quite neat. Gumdrops were also a guaranteed drop, but not the coconuts, as they were only obtained in the 35B zone. Stingers were yielded 7 different times, 5 of which were in the cactus field and the rest in rows. I got over 300 micro converters in total in these 100 drops, although that doesn't really matter as you can have 15 in total at once. Let's go over the dices. I got 441 normal dice, 335 smooth ones and 42 loadeds, 657 jelly beans. They had a 100% rate of being dropped. Now the materials, 199 red extracts but 215 blue ones. Can't really think of a reason why, since there's 4 blue and red fields each, 296 glitter, and that was a guaranteed drop. What was a really rare item was glue. I got it 3 separate times. Twice was from stump and 1 time from pine tree. Similarly to red and blue extracts was oil and enzymes. Enzymes were a bit more common than oil. Next up is tropical drinks, and I got only 1. But 53 purple potions and 15 smoothies. 242 magic beans, which were a guaranteed drop. However, I can't say the same for the festive bean and star treat. I got unlucky. 12 night bells. These were my food item drops. Here are the waxes. No caustics. I'm pretty sure they aren't in the loot pool though. Turpentine is. But I just did not get any. Eggs were a regular drop. 17 silvers, 11 golds, 3 diamond, a single mythic and 0 star eggs, 141 royal and 28 star jellies, 29 flying bee bears, which is quite funny when compared to the test realm. A single planter there gives around 26 of them. Lastly is the puffshroom spawn rate. What do you think it is? Well, in fact it is 13%, or around 1 in 8. There's also the diagrams, but I won't get into them and leave this document in the description, as well as an uncut version of all 100 planter harvests on my second channel. and check out Hero V2 as he did this with the Planter of Plenty a while ago. Anyways, subscribe.